Hi everyone, how's everything? We are on episode 4, running everything smoothly. Chinese New Year is coming. You guys prepared for anything?
How can we?
Alright, with me today, my co-host Tommy. Tommy, quickly introduce yourself one more time for our newer viewers.
Well, maybe I'll just let you know, Ra wrote me in for this because he needed some cheap labor to help him interview some people. So I'm here to talk to some of these guys.
A bit of Daniel and Peifa. Last year, they rode off from Singapore, Ang Mo Kio, right?
Yes, Ang Mo Kio.
Supposedly to St Abbs, Scotland. Before we go on, do a full-on hard talk interview with them, we're going to bring on to a product review, SBV tool, just a basic SBV tool. Then we're going to come back, Tommy and myself will ask Daniel and Peifa those 10 hard questions. No, just kidding. It's just a question on their tour specific.
Daniel, Peifa,
Tommy.
you guys traveled to India. Was Singapore to St Abbs, right?
Yeah,
I understand you guys had a lot of problems with your bike. Have you guys seen this before?
Nope, not for myself. SBV,
Have you heard of
tools.
SBV tools?
Today is the first time.
Today is the first time also.
Let's
Please enlighten us.
show it to you and what it's all about.
Sure.
There you go.
All right.
SBV tools is MIT. It's metric, imperial, and top.
All right.
So it actually you don't need to have half
Each
inch.
of it,
You don't have to have different sizes.
All right,
It's half inch, quarter inch, and 3/8 all in one set.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful.
Let's play around with it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nice.
These are all the different sizes you can have. These are the ratchet sets you can have.
Goes to 1/4.
Yeah. Right. And these are the bits that you can have. Right. So you can have the Allen key sizes. You can have the top sizes, and it even goes up to T55.
Wow. I don't think a
which
lot of
is-
them provide for T55, right? Yeah.
Very few bikes have that. And you, for a little bit more sturdy one, you have the bigger T55. And these things are magnetic.
I see.
So once you have it plugged in, it comes out rather than the bit stuck at the end of it.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting thing is this piece here.
All right.
So it's a safety clip. So if you do use like a T25 and you actually clip it in, the bit doesn't get so it's actually stuck. So you actually have to push it to do it. And it's magnetic.
Magnetic and there's a locking mechanism.
It's a locking mechanism. Okay. This one comes with a ratchet.
Okay.
So this is a 12.
Wow.
This is 8.
Okay.
You can do it this way.
Nice.
You tighten it.
Yep.
Or you can actually make it into a T.
Wow. Okay.
And you can actually.
Wow, it'll be fast.
This is
interesting. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
So you have that. You have
The clamp.
clamp.
Yeah.
So this is the other thing that they have designed. It's,
Wow.
Again, this is a 13
Ratchet.
spanner ratchet. So you can actually put this in here.
Yep.
And then use this.
Nice.
To
Okay.
So this set specifically was designed for BMW. So you have the 17, 22, 19, and 24 to remove the front wheel.
There's a lot of stuff in this small bag, man.
Guess how many pieces is in here? You get it right, you keep the set. I said it at the start.
85.
I said it in the start.
Is it 75?
75. We'll share.
We can use it for off-road also. Come on.
yeah.
Just kidding. Oh,
Okay,
it's even cable
thanks,
tie.
thanks guys. If you guys need a tool set, this is quite a comprehensive set to get. Hi, we have Peifa here
Hi,
and
Tommy.
Daniel back with us again.
Yeah.
Quick question, you guys know each other for a long time?
Yeah, we knew each other when I was 16, when he was 17.
Yep.
Thereabout, yeah.
Okay.
We started off as a part-timers colleague.
I have a question for Peifa. Last year, when you decided to go from Ang Mo Kio to St Abbs,
Yeah.
Scotland, how do you make that decision and the bike that you chose and why?
How did we make? Actually, it's very basically, Daniel was saying that he's gonna quit the job.
Okay.
And say he might want to go for a backpack.
Yeah.
I told him, why don't we go for a bike tour? And he asked me back, can you? I say, why not? Because I'm married with a kids, with one kid, one boy. And I was saying that.
Were you working then? Were you?
I'm working.
Yep.
And I just, said that should be no problem. After that, he questioned me that way. So I went back and talked to my wife.
Yeah.
My wife was a bit skeptic about it. Probably not really very agreeable,
Okay.
but she just tried to say something. Say that okay, I let you go not because I want to let you go.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to blame
To
me
go
for the,
Batam.
no. He she don't want me to blame her for the rest of
Okay.
my
Yeah.
life lah.
Oh, that's very
Was
understanding
it,
thought.
it must have been like a big moment for you to decide to do something like that.
Actually, I
Right,
won't
it's
say
because
not.
I don't think
No, it was
you
not.
have any. Have you done a trip before?
Prior
like that
experience.
before?
Zero prior
Never.
experience. Zero.
Like I say, when me and Daniel when we do off-road, right, the furthest we went is probably Kota Tinggi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the only
A day trip, right?
day
Probably
trip,
go
yeah,
there
that's
and
right.
come back.
We
yeah.
never did any touring before, but we were very fascinated by a lot of people. A lot of people like Rahim back then did the Borneo. I remember Wandering Rocks. They did
Yep.
Japan. Yeah. Some of the off-road riders also they do that.
Yep.
So back then when Daniel said, then we just casually say. Then he said, can you ask your wife if my wife okay? Then okay. Then we just okay lah.
You did a very interesting trip, and I understand there was an incident in
Correct,
Pakistan.
correct.
Right. I'm sure you bumped into Osama bin Laden or something. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened in Pakistan?
Okay, so basically our motorbikes were not allowed to be traveling on their highway. So we had no choice but to take B road. Like a lot of country, motorbikes are not unallowed on their highway. So that particular day we were supposed to travel about, I think 160 km, if I never remember wrongly.
Off-road?
Not road.
Road, okay.
Decent road. Tarmac, but not maintained. Yeah. So it was slightly reflective, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So I was traveling straight, and then I saw traffic built up, and I think I brought my speed down to about 50, 40 odd, and I was still traveling straight. And then suddenly, all of a sudden, like probably 8 meters, 10 meters ahead of me, one guy with a pillion, an old man, just appeared right in front of me. I did everything I could. I squeezed my brake, I jammed my brake, I skidded a little bit, and we came to a crash. So he was, traveling left, I was traveling straight. We came to a stationary crash. He dropped his bike, I dropped my bike, and my pannier actually crashed onto my ankle.
That's the hard panniers.
The hard panniers, yes. So that's how initially I thought it was a sprain.
So it wasn't a high-speed crash.
It wasn't a high-speed crash,
It's just
no. Yeah.
So it's
unfortunate.
Just
Yeah,
the panniers.
yes.
What went through your mind when you make that decision to end the trip? Peifa.
Wow, that was a tough one because when he got into the accident, I never thought of anything because we did not know his ankle really break. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But our planning was to get him to the nearest hospital, and the nearest hospital was actually around 120 over kilometer away.
Yeah, so basically after I broke my leg, we carried on riding for another 120 km.
Yeah. Didn't know that it was broken anyway.
Yeah.
So after the accident, we put him to one side. He got a rest. We went to a coffee shop, a tire shop also. Then we just got a rest and rest the leg. Unfortunately, when we try to move on to our trip to the hospital, right, to check the leg, he fall down again.
Yeah.
And
That's
that was
when the leg started to swell up. And
Yeah.
then,
It could be.
It could be.
We were suspecting that because of the second fall, that you really create a hairline crack.
Yeah.
So after that, we get into the hospital, and the incident was even funnier. I think that's let Daniel say it.
So we being Singaporeans, right, we are very fortunate, to put it in a way. So we went to their medical facility and their orthopedic came in. So he was asking, he showed me the x-ray and he said, hi Mr. Tan, I think you have a broken ankle, inner and outer. There's no way it can heal on its own. The outer ankle can heal on its own. The inner ankle will never heal on its own. You will need to go through a surgery. So I said, okay, Ken, thank you. Please give us 5 minutes when I talk to my riding partner, my buddy, Peifa. So he left the room. So we were alone discussing, okay, how should we go about it and stuff. Like probably 3-4 minutes later, he came in and he asked me a very interesting question. He said, hi, Mr. Tan, may I know what's the issue? Is is it because that the medical fee is a little high? Probably I can do some discount for you. That was the deal breaker for me, you know. That was the deal breaker for me. I was like, we Singaporeans will never haggle prices with your doctor. Right? I said, fuck, no way I'm going to have the surgery here. I don't know what he's going to do.
With a doctor that's
Yes, exactly.
You know,
So I told him very frankly, that's probably the time where I'm going to cut short my trip. I have to come back for sure for my surgery. So he was having a really, really rough time contemplating whether to carry on or not.
Just a quick question, would you guys ever contemplate doing something like this again?
For sure, without a doubt. We will not even contemplate, we will do it.
You will do it, right?
Okay. Any conflict while traveling, the two of you? I mean, we know you're both best friends, right? But still, husband and wife travel, they have conflict. But what about you two?
Of course! That's my best friend for.
Okay, good. What are the conflicts and how do you guys manage it? I mean, we want to learn.
Okay, so this is our first trip. Essentially a first tour doing together. So he had a lot of places he wants to visit. So he had a really good itinerary planned out, you know, like day 1 I want to be here, day 2 I want to be here, day 3 I want to be here, But on the ground, this is not realistic. Shit happens. There's so much impromptu going on. So I, in first 2 weeks into the ride, I wasn't very conditioned myself. So you get very tired after probably 4 or 5 hours of riding only. So, and it was good roads, Malaysia, Thailand, it was all good roads, but I couldn't manage. So I was telling him, hey, fuck, stop all your nonsense. I don't want to go there tomorrow. I don't want to do this because we are not enjoying ourselves. We are just following a schedule. What is the point behind? I said, I like this place. I want to stay 1 more night. Is it possible? You said no, because we got a schedule to follow. So that's how it, basically that's how it.
And how do you manage it?
I say, fuck you. Cut away all your schedule, throw it away, and end of the day, he agreed with me. He said, fucking tiring.
It is tiring to follow a schedule.
You are very pressured, you are very stressed.
So you change it to an own time, own target, and just go with the flow. Right?
The bike choice, you guys are on BMW. Why BMW? Why not Honda? Why not Yamaha? Both of you guys on BMW, right?
Yeah, on the F800.
F800.
Which you just sold off, right?
So, okay, when you make that decision, why you guys chose BMW instead of KTM, instead of Honda, Yamaha? There's various.
But the first choice actually is not a BMW. We chosen a XR400. But like I say, we went to Desaru. It was a disaster. It was very painful. The bike was crap. Everything sucks, and we decided to solve our XR400 and we looked for a new bike. And Daniel's suggestion came about, saying that F800 might be a good choice.
Because I didn't want something too heavy. A middleweight touring adventure bike suits my size, suits the kind of tour that, you know, with a 21-inch front wheel, I think it can tackle a lot of terrain.
The next time, obviously you guys are going to do the trip again. What would be your dream bike? No budget restraint.
No budget
restraint.
Hong Leong, Ma Moto, and BMW Motorrad. We have 3 choices. First is a Tenere 700.
You can use Tommy.
and one more.
Triumph 900 Rally.
Yes. And of course, if we can go back to the BMW, because I will not face any fuel pump issue. I believe because the fuel pump is right now is right in front.
It's got a 5-year warranty, so no problem.
Can we repeat? T700,
T7,
Triumph 900, BMW 850.
800.
If you guys listening, you want to sponsor them,
yes,
please drop us an email. Right of us crew need to try it first. Thanks, Peifa, for coming in. Thanks, Daniel. And thanks, Tommy, for co-hosting for today.
Thank you.
Tommy, who do we have for episode 5?
For episode 5, we have a very interesting guy, Ken
Chan, half Japanese?
Half Japanese,
KTM, right?
really good looking guy, looks like a Japanese movie star.
And I heard he's a good cook too. He's very good cook. That's it. Please help us share, like, subscribe. Do you have a Facebook page for us to follow?
Yes, our Facebook page is actually 2 men, 2 bike from Ang Mo Kio to St Abbs.
Not Hougang, next one. All right. Thank you, everyone. And bye.